All right, so this is a Gravid Aedes trap, and its specialty is really to catch Aedes species of mosquitoes that more or less travel into this trap to ideally lay their eggs. And there's some pitfalls, at least associated with the trap, that don't let them do that. But this trap is great for catching these mosquitoes looking to lay their eggs, using these kind of black areas as an attractant. And also on the bottom, you put a little bit of water to kind of fill up the bottom reservoir, and take a few leaves in there to kind of serve as an attractant for these mosquitoes to lay their eggs. But there is actually a net here on the bottom, such that if a mosquito is traveling in through the top, they will not be able to reach that water. And so the way how this actually serves as a trap is really just kind of based on the visual cues, as we talked about, maybe the scent that's coming from the water down on the bottom. And what we'll provide are also what we call sticky cards. And more or less, this is a piece of plastic that has an adhesive glue on it. You'll see that it has little pieces of paper. Peel these off, and there is a little hole punch. And so to use this, you'll take off the top cap, and there is a little hook attached to the top right here. You can actually take the hole in the card and attach, it helps if I have the hole, but actually attach that card inside the trap like so. And put the lid back on, and more or less take this trap after it is filled with water in some organic matter, some leaves or grass as such. Put this in with vegetation. So any kind of shrub or foliage that you might have somewhere in the yard. Typically, we also try to avoid direct sunlight. We don't want to get a bunch of other insects coming here. But if we had a good trap location, think of a nice shady area where our mosquitoes might want to rest. And more or less, that's how you use this trap. And you can leave it out there for a given period of time, and then when you are ready to actually collect the card, what we'll ask is that you can remove the top, pull off that sticky card, and then place it into some wax paper. And more or less just taking a small sheet of wax paper, placing that sticky card, and making a nice envelope like so, and writing down the exact dates in which this trap was initially placed and when you're doing your collection. And with that, we can then take any samples that you have collected, you send it to us, we can then do our identifications and hopefully find some of the mosquitoes that we're looking for. Thanks.